morning. I look like a maniac. What do you think? I look very strange. I cut a fringe in. It was a big mistake, as it always is, and now it won't behave. So I'm just trying to control it with some hair clips because I'm out for breakfast with some mum friends today for a very belated birthday. And I'm just gonna get my oven started to clean. That made no sense. I'm doing Nancy Birtwhistle's method for cleaning the oven, even though my oven is a self-cleaning thing, which involves it pyrotechnically heating up really hot, which is apparently really bad for chemicals in your atmosphere that you live in, and for obviously using up a lot of electricity. So what she suggests you do is you warm your oven up to about 100 degrees, and then you put a pan of boiling hot water in the bottom and leave it for a bit, and then that makes the whole thing steamy and condensation-y and just wet all around everywhere. And then you paint on a paste of bicarb and you leave it. So that is what I am doing. But I need to leave the house in about 5 minutes, so I don't know if I've left myself enough time to do this. So I'm going to get myself ready whilst this is warming up, put my shoes on and grab my parcels to take to the post office, and then just very quickly slap on some bicarb, hope for the best. So the bicarb's on. Look how filthy my oven is. But now I don't know whether I'm supposed to leave it open or close it. I think I'm going to close it, you know. I hope that it doesn't all slide off. Although she does say you can make your life easier by unhinging the door, so she probably means to leave it open. But this will go dried on solid. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I think I've made a very big mistake. Never mind, let's go out and see what mess we return home to. It's all good fun here, isn't it? Well, we had a lovely breakfast. Went to this place called, I've forgotten what it's called, Woodford Lodge, something like that. It looks out over the Chew Lake. It's really sweet. I had bacon and pancakes, maple syrup. It's very nice. I'm just sitting here under my next door neighbour's porch waiting for a tile delivery that was supposed to be here this morning. And bless her, she just rang me up and she said, oh, where are you? I need to go down to the village and take my daughter her harvest lunch. But the tile delivery hasn't come and I'm supposed to be there. Can you come up? So here I am. She's not happy. I'm happy enough. It's lovely here. Nice things to look at. Nice plants. Feels good doing a friend a favour. Although I just ran down the road now and wheezy. I can hear her coming back. I can hear her tyres. She's got an electric car. Hang on. All sorted. Can't remember in that last clip if I said that. I can't remember what I said. Did I say that Amy rang me because she needed to get... Yeah, I did. Anyway, continue with my walk now. Then I'm going to get back home. Before I take my wellies off, I'm going to force myself to go and plant some alliums. And I think I can plant garlic now as well. I'm going to put garlic all around my roses. It just hit me in the face. And I need to pot up some salvias, but I can do that anytime really, because I can do that in the greenhouse. I don't want to do gardening. Why do I have a garden? When I went to the post office just now, I was being served, no one behind me, this guy comes in. After a while I was aware of him really huffing and puffing and standing really close to me and sort of smelling and kind of clearing his throat. And in the end I thought, are you all right? I turned around and I said, are you all right? And he went, yeah, just work.
was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was already in, like, being served when you arrived. Yeah, he goes, oh. Anyway, because of him, and I said something really cheeky to him as well as I was leaving, which I shouldn't have said, but I did. I forgot to buy plain flour and brown sugar, and I need to make a cake this afternoon. So now I'm going to have to rearrange in my head my plans, not a big deal, and make the cake when I get back off the school run. Oh well, hey ho. Never mind. That is the beauty of not having a boss. I'm my own boss. My veg patch is looking a bit sorry for itself, isn't it? But this is what it's meant to look like this time of year. But not this. This shouldn't look like this. The weeds just got on top of me. It rained so much this July and August that everything grew, but just getting out here wasn't #1 priority, not in the rain. Anyway, we've got that weed burner thing from Sheen, Sheen. So I'll come out here at the weekend. I planted my garlic. I've harvested some sweet corn. It's not been a good year for sweet corn. We've not had the sun. And I need to think about putting this all down, putting it to bed. Picking my pumpkins. Got another one through there. I've got some of these white mashed potato squash and got some yellow things through there. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Right, now I'm going to go and plant garlic amongst my roses. Supposedly it stops the aphids from coming. I don't know if that's true, but I planted, oops, I'm attached. I've planted some garlic. Now I'm going to plant some more. Oh, it's sunny. This is what I don't like. I'm crouching in here, fiddling with tiny bulbs with gloves on. My bum's wet because of the plants being wet. It's not my jam, babes. Don't like it. I wish I did. Although something smells nice. The cat mint smells nice. Right, let's stop procrastinating, finish the job, and then we can go in and have a nice cup of tea. That's a job well done. I have planted a load of daffodils that I got from the Macmillan coffee morning I went to last Friday. And I've planted 120 alliums and loads of garlic. So that's good news. God, I like gardening. I'm fed up. I've had enough. Now it's time for a nice cup of tea. Taking my willies off. I've barely enough time for a cup of tea before having to go on the school run. This is the problem with if you go out for a lunch or a breakfast, which is why I don't do it very often, is that you just don't get anything done. But October is always a busy busy month for sort of getting together for people's birthdays, because lots of people have birthdays in the summer, so we always catch up when the kids go back to school, but September's quite busy, so it always ends up being October. So that's why when you watch my Vlogtobers, she's always out lunching. I'm not, I promise, it just always happens in October. I shouldn't really say I've got nothing done today, because I've done 2 loads of washing and sorted them out, hanging them up. And I've been to the post office and I've had the lunch and I've done some gardening and I've walked the dog and I've helped my friend out and I've harvested things from the garden. Tomatoes are still coming. They were quite late getting going, but they're still coming. And tiny weeny baby courgette. But at least I've grown courgettes this year. That's always been my nemesis. So that's happy. It's Dean, he's hedge cutting today. Right, I'm waffling. Let's have a go at cleaning this cooker, this oven. I'm gonna get my scrapey blade. I've got a scrapey blade. Let's do it. She says you need some fine wire wool. Well, it's not coming off at all with this little plastic scraper. Oh, it is coming off. I think it might have come off anyway. I do have a Brillo pad somewhere, I think. I've left it a long time as well, and also it didn't come off when I did the pyrotechnic cleaning either. Hey baby. So maybe, I don't know, but I'm not going to use chemicals. Actually, I've got this little wiry thing for washing up, and just with a little gentle rub, seems to be coming up all right. Perhaps I won't have that cup of tea. Perhaps I'll just carry on with this. Oh, I'm holding the phone the wrong way around. Well, that's come up pretty good. Oh, I reckon I could get that off as well. That's not too bad, that. Look. Don't look in there. I don't know how I can... There, can you see? That's pretty good. Hello, Will.
Hi.
How was school?
Boring.
Oh. I'm back, and what have I done? Looks like I'm on cinematic mode. Ooh. There we go. Surrounded by self-made chaos. I'm going to finish off cleaning the cooker now, then bake the cake for tonight's bake-off, then prep food for tea tonight for supper, and at the same time go through the fridge, see what vegetables need sorting out because the veg box arrived today, and roast up some veggies to make some sauces for the freezer for in the winter. And the dog wants out for a while. No, she doesn't. She wants feeding. I have to feed her in the downstairs loo, otherwise Bunny nicks her food. Oh, you need more. Well, I'm kind of impressed. This was absolutely leaping, and now there's some really hard stuck-on stuff there, and I haven't done the sides, but it's not too bad. But I can't continue with this job and finish it off properly because I need to bake. So I'm going to come back to this. This is the cake I'm going to make. I watched Paula, Stitched by Mrs. D's Vlogtober, and she cooked this out of this book. I've got it out of the library now. So I'm going to get on with that. If you want to make this, then take a screenshot quick. Out with the cake. In with the veggies. Oh, I wish it was something that rhymed with cake, like in with the bake. Show us it then.
Pardon?
Show us it then.
Got to put it together.
It does look funny, doesn't it? It almost looks like a metal detector.
Been around for years. Since 1952.
Ooh! This is gonna go horribly wrong. Look how green our patio's gone already. Ooh, scary. Oh, it smells lovely.
Do you like that? I think we should get one of those proper old tea lamps. You know,
We've got one. Toby, I feel like you ought to be wearing your fire retardant racing gear. Scary. Oh, it's beginning to roar. It's like a dragon.
the preheat is only complete when the flames and roar begin to subside after approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Only then is the control valve ready to be opened.
Bloody hell, Toby. Is that angry?
I'm going to turn it around the other way.
Bloody hell. Oh my goodness. It's beginning to sound correct. I'm staying behind this glass door. Can't afford for both of us to go down. Nearly there. Apparently. Oh! Is it ready? You look like you're going to take off. Oh my word. Well, into the driveway. Get that one. Quick pass, he said. A quick pass. Noisy old machine. It is terrifying, utterly terrifying. Apparently all you have to do is a quick pass and then have a look at it in a couple of days and your weeds will be whacked. Madness. Right. Have you run out of paraffin already?
Yeah, but I think I've done the whole driveway.
The whole driveway?
Well, all the bits where you...
Wow, what about the grassy bits up in the,
Grassy bits.
you know, in the entrance?
Yeah.
Wow.